Alright. What's up? How we doing today? Starting off another day, rocking out. Yep. Starting off another day with another good jam. I think this one we heard definitely yesterday, but that is a-okay. I like this one a lot. I found this one to probably be one of my top ones so far. But anyways, how was all you guys' day yesterday, huh? Say how is this morning, maybe for a few of you, because I've seen that a few of you are actually not from where I'm from at all. You guys are on the other side of the world, or at least some of you, which is super cool. Thank you for joining from all places. That's awesome. But yeah, how we doing today? We vibing? We jamming? Was yesterday good? Was yesterday bad? Did we go to work? Did we have it off like a mortal, like that lucky, lovely person? It was a day. Yeah, yesterday was a day. Did you work yesterday, Arbiter, or when do you start? Also, I was given a tip yesterday by a fellow streamer who said that maybe sometime next week we should try out gaming, right? Playing our normal game like usual, but maybe we go sit in I have the physical and drug screening tomorrow, and they're still doing the background check. Makes sense. Makes sense. Gotta wait for that shit to go through. Okay, cool. But yeah, I got a tip from a fellow streamer yesterday, and I was told maybe we play our game like normal, but we sit in the just chatting section, and we'll make the camera a little bit bigger, and we'll be a little bit more conversational, and maybe we'll be in just chatting and kind of play our game. Maybe switch up the categories we're in to get a few more eyes and stuff. So we might be trying that out next week. You know? So that would be pretty, that would probably be pretty nice. A good idea to get a few more eyes. And I've been told that Wednesdays and Thursdays might be kind of decent days for that. Apparently that's when people really like to chat. Which makes sense. You're halfway through the week and you're like, ah, oh, man, I need to chill out. So you go to just chatting, you find someone smaller so you can just rant about your day or hear about someone else's day, you know? So we might be trying that out next week. But today will be normal day. We'll be playing out our wilds. We'll be playing normal time because I'm not going into work early today. And we will be probably going back to the Ash and Ember Twin today, seeing what's up there. Or I guess I shouldn't say back to. We'll be going to the Ember Twin today, probably. Going back to the Ash Twin for some more discoveries. I don't know if there's anything else for me to really glean on, what is it called, Brittle Hollow right now. And then I had an idea about the Giant's Deep. I had an idea of how to potentially get into the middle of that planet. I think I was onto something yesterday. With the whole jellyfish, because I started thinking about it more when we ended streaming and I was on my way to work. Those jellyfish were going underneath that electrical field, and I'm wondering if instead of showing me how they were doing it, I'm wondering if I have to use them like to get underneath. Yesterday I tried touching the top of them and like riding down on top of them, but I guess that wouldn't really make sense because once it got to past them, it would just hit me, right? I started thinking about it, and like actual jellyfish in real life, their tendrils have a lot of electricity, but their beaks don't. And I'm wondering if I can like get underneath them or something. So we're gonna try that out today too. We're gonna see if we can get to the depths, the middle of the Giant's Deep today. That will probably be our first goal, because that one should be pretty easy to do. We either go there and it works, or it doesn't, and then we'll continue on with discovering if it doesn't work. But that's kind of the plan. So, you ready to get started? Because I think I am just about ready. Yeah, I think we're ready to get started. I think we're ready to go. So, let's do this, huh? Fade out. Let's turn that off and let us get started, yeah? Okay, it is appearing. Okay, cool. Thought it wasn't gonna show up for you guys for a minute. I was like, uh-oh. Finished A Way Out yesterday and started It Takes Two. Who are you playing with? Chris? Oh, I didn't realize you guys were playing that stuff. Cool. Are you liking them? I've heard good things about them. I've never played either one of them, actually. A Way Out, I think I did play... Oh boy, we found a lot of stuff, huh? A Way Out, I did technically play, I think, like the first 10 or 20 minutes of it, but I've never really played either one of those games. Are they good? Got a cave with an anglerfish fossil inside, but the opening is only big enough for my scout. One of the 3 Nomai escape pods that crashed into our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called Vessel, which was badly damaged. A Nomai city built into the walls of a huge underground cavern. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. I love them. They have the couch co-op feel of a lot of games that don't have these days. That's fair. I agree with that sentiment of like couch co-op games are very fun, and that's kind of why I'm liking the Halo playthrough, especially since Cheese and I are technically doing couch co-op. The Halo playthrough has been really fun. The Nomai debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin project. Several Nomai opposed its construction, arguing that the failure could result in the destruction of the solar system. There's more to get from the Sunless City, huh? Where was the Sunless City? Was that the one underneath the Ash Twin? I think so. Or is that the one inside? Is that the one inside the Ember Twin? Because actually, now that I think about it, we were on the Ember Twin yesterday. We did go to the Ember Twin. I don't know. Chirrut has set up their astronomy gear in the North Pole of the Ember Twin. All of the stars in the universe are dying, including our sun. Chirrut has become catatonic in response to our sun's imminent death. And Nomai debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin project. A Nomai device created to track the quantum moon's location. Right. The Nomai hypothesized that the quantum moon might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. The quantum moon travels to a total of 5 locations. Hold on. Yeah, well, that should be fine. Okay. Cool. 6th location. Quantum moon sometimes disappears, possibly to an unknown 6th location. The Nomai on Brittle Hollow observed a phantom moon that would sometimes appear in the sky. The Nomai on Ember Twin observed a moon that would disappear when no one was watching. A Nomai named Selenium landed a shuttle on the quantum moon. Chert's research notes mentioned a quantum moon that no Hearthian has been able to land on. Okay. Now that we've gone over all the details that we learned yesterday, let's go ahead and head off to Giant's Deep. Can I find it real quick just by looking? Yes, I can. Cool. Off we go. Let's see if we can do something about those jellyfish, huh? Alright, we gotta find the one that's going counterclockwise. That one. Here we go. Whee! Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah? Mr. Jellyfish, I have a question to ask you. Not you. Hello. Hello, Mr. Jellyfish. See, like, the electricity's not technically going all the way down. I wonder. I hope this works. If it doesn't, it probably hurt a lot. Oh, man. Was I really too late? Damn it. I didn't realize they go down so fast. We gotta find one that's really high up so then I don't make that mistake again. Was that a jellyfish coming up? Is that jellyfish coming up? I think it is. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. Mr. Jellyfish, I have a request of you. I hope you don't kill me in the middle of my request. Can I potentially join you on a ride, maybe? Yesterday you told me no, but today I'm hoping your answer will be different. I've considered a different approach. Oh God. I really hope this works. Oh, okay. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. Okay, I can go inside that. I don't know if I should say that. How far up should I go? Okay. Man, I really hope this works. I really hope this works. How do I know if it works or not? I didn't think this through. I think we're going through it right now. Or are we getting close to it? Oh, I really hope this works. I think it's working. I think it's working. I don't know. I can't tell. How do I know if it works? I have no clue how to know if it worked or not. I don't hear electricity. Ship log updated. What do I do? Oh, I did make it. Okay, cool. We were headed back up. Okay, cool. Can I use my flashlight? No? Oh, I do have a flashlight. It's just that dark down here. Okay, cool. Well, it worked. That's good news. So we've now made it into the core. I don't really know what that means for me, but I did somehow make it down here. I don't really know why I would want to be down here. What is that? What's going on here? Wait, is that the missing piece? Is that the third piece? Hold on a minute. This is from the orbital probe cannon, right? I hope so. I think so. Did we just find the third piece finally? Oh! What's going on? Sick. Oh! Oh yeah, I forgot that's what those things do. Okay. Yeah, sure, I guess we'll do this side first. Okay, cool. Alright, finally, more story. Let's go. I have exciting news. The Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Raimi is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? We are. The statue here in the probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Once the probe determines the location of the Eye of the Universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Raimi. Okay. What is this gonna show me? It's gonna show me these heads again. This is the second time I've seen these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Only 3 of them left. What is the importance of this? This is the second time we've gotten this. But why? Why is this so important? What is... Why would I be shown this twice? I don't understand. This is different. Launch module? Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire probe once. Anyway, didn't we already read this? We already saw this. Why would it be a get down here again? What does this one show us? The broken place that we've already been inside of. Why would this one be down here? I don't get it. Give me your eyes. Open them and stare into my soul, please. No? Lucky. That's fine. I didn't actually really want you to stare into my soul. I mean, I kind of did, but like, not really. Okay, ball time. Whee! Okay, when is this one gonna tell me? Whoa. Yes, yes. Okay, what does this mean? Just showing the orbit of the astral probe cannon. Oh. Oh, is this the info of where the probe actually is? Uh-oh. Whoops. Whee! Oof. Is that what that means? I don't know. No, 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 no! Let me read the info, please! Thank you. Receiving data from probe 9,318,077. Visualizing current trajectory of probe. So receiving data. So this is still receiving the data from it. And then it's also showing us like where it's at. Okay. So can I learn the data from it? Does it know where the eye is? Hmm. Yeah, that's real tiny. Oh, what the heck? What is happening? Whoa, 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 whoa! Chill out! What the heck? Is that the eye? Is this the eye? What? Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched, 9,318,077. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe found by probe. So this is the eye. Okay. What does this mean? We've never just seen... What? Okay. Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for the eye of the universe. I'm sorry, I can't read that. What am I supposed to do about that? English, please? Or Japanese. Or Spanish. A human language, please. That's great. That's great. That's great. I have no clue what the... Man, I really hope my character knows what that means. Because I haven't a frickin' clue. Is there any other way out of here that I should know about? Or should I just go back the way I came? Probably back the way I came. Would I be safe from the No. That's a dumb question. Just safe from the explosion of the solar system by sitting inside the planet. So now to get out, I'm guessing I need to get back in a jellyfish. Is there... I guess I should look for other contents here. I don't suppose there probably will be other contents here, but it wouldn't hurt to look, I suppose. And why did Feldspar come down here? Maybe there is a purpose to being in the middle of the planet other than that. Because Feldspar came down here. Why would he want to come down here before he went to the Dark Bramble if there were no purpose? Because it's not like that thing was down here when he came down here, you know? So, like, why would Feldspar do that? Unless that's just for story purposes and showing, like, oh, you can get down there, and if, you know, if that's just supposed to be, like, extra hints on to let me know that I can get down here. 'Cause I'm not seeing anything. I'm thinking it might just be thematical story hints at it. Are you going up or down? Man, their heads are like really massive. The fact that I can just like sit in it like this. Am I out? Yep. Okay, where's my ship? On the exact opposite side. Great. Love to see it. How is it that far away from me if it's only on the other side of the core? That's kind of insane. know what I mean? That was super cool. So I think we finally learned the last of the information on the Giant's Deep. I think we have finally finished the Giant's Deep. At least that's how it feels to me. Definitely feels pretty conclusionary, and I think it's safe to say we have finished the deep. Did my ship get pulled up out of the current, and is it like sitting on the surface of the water? Is that why it's so far away? That's kind of what it's seeming like. That's kind of sucky, but oh well. No! Well, my ship was just thrown into the oblivion. I think I now see why and understand why it was on the surface. It's back, it's fine, we're okay. I also watched it launch an island, so hopefully an island doesn't come crashing down on my head! Hold on, wait! That was terrifying. "3 minutes of oxygen remaining." I think we'll be okay. Hopefully. Man, this takes forever to go up. I didn't realize how far down I was. Holy cow. Why am I like barely getting closer? I think the current was holding me back. Finally! That took forever. I don't feel like getting tossed around by this planet. Okay. So our destination is there. But the sun is in the middle. You know what? No. No. That's not our destination. Okay, maybe it is. Hold on. Wait a minute. Give me a second. Hold on. Wait, I can find it. Is that not something? That really, if you ask me, that really, oh. Guess not. Was that the eye? I think the thing that I said originally was the eye, I think is the eye. Kinda wanna see what this is all about, I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna read. Probe tracking module. That's all the info I gleaned from that? It's crazy. The orbital probe cannon has launched millions of probes. The 9,318,054th probe located a deep space anomaly matching all the criteria for the eye of the universe. That's not right. It wasn't the 54th. It was the 77th. It was the 9,318,077th probe. The statue in the probe tracking module automatically records each probe's trajectory and transmits the data to the Ash Twin project. I found Nomai coordinates marking the location of the eye of the universe. Okay, that's great, but do you know how to read Nomai text? I thought that's the reason why we had the whole translator thing. Because we don't know how to read Nomai language. So what's this little thing all about, huh? What am I supposed to do about this thing? Should I get out and, like, look at it, I guess? Is it just me, or does it kind of look like a brain? I think it kind of looks like a brain. I don't know, but I kind of want to know what this thing is all about. No, 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 no. Bruh. That's crazy. I knew it flew close to the sun, but I didn't think it would just fly me directly into the sun. God damn it. I didn't think it would just fly me straight into the sun. What the hell is that? Man, that's some bull crap. Wait. Look, I am a Hearthian. Okay, cool. We've never seen our own character, so I've never been able to glean what I look like. Quantum Grove. Yep. Okay. Yeah, still a lot more to explore in the Ember Twin. What about the Ash Twin? The Ash Twin project, we still need to learn more about that. I still need to go to the statue workshop, huh? I found a sign for the statue workshop next to a broken door that used to lead inside the island. Some Nomai children debate bypassing the statue workshop's door and sneaking inside via another alternate, more dangerous route. What would that alternate, more dangerous route be? Would it be going underneath the island? Should we go explore that? Should I go learn more about the Statue Island? I have so much, like, info about this moon, but I have yet to actually go there myself. No discoveries, even though I landed on it and then got flown into the sun? Bullshit. That's some bullshit if you ask me. I think we go explore the statue workshop, because that looks like that would be like the last thing on Giant's Deep. We might as well finish off the planet. I think that would be in our best interest at the moment. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. 2 giants deep in the workshop we go. I don't want to run into that. Please. Ooh. Skirt. Alright, cool. Skirt. Alright. Where is the workshop? That's his island. That's the construction yard. Gabbro. Dude, since Gabbro actually is part of the time loop stuff, he just sees me just constantly coming back and he's like, what are you doing? He's probably so confused. Okay, so this is the Statue Island. What would be the more dangerous route on getting into the workshop? That's the question we want answered. Man, this planet has so much gravity, the booster jet barely even helps. Alright. Yeah, I'm wondering what would be their quote-unquote more dangerous route. Like that, is that what part of these stones are part of? Is there a more dangerous route this way, potentially? No, because they use those casually for travel all the time anyways. What's your more dangerous route, children? I'm here to explore your more dangerous route. I might be taking an even more and more dangerous route. I most certainly am. Fuck. They don't potentially mean down here, do they? They sure do. Oh, do I know how a child thinks? Why? Because I used to be one. Look at that. Statue head. Statue head. Tornado hold in place spot. Not sure what that means. Huh. Yarrow, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When pairing, the statue will choose whoever is in closest proximity. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue has paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. This is extraordinary sculpting work, Phalips. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? Now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a signal, a single Nomai's memories to his or her own storage unit within Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. Okay, so I get that. Wait, but we've also seen several of these statues with open eyes. Does that mean other people are... Hey, morning, Naked Bean! How we doing? But does that mean that the statues with open eyes, the other ones that I've seen, does that mean I can potentially find other Nomai? Or does that just mean I'm gonna find other Nomai recordings? Yeah, how we doing, Naked Bean? Ash Twin Project stuff. I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin project. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once. The project succeeds as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. All right, yeah, that would be pretty bad. All right, what is this one gonna show? Is this also gonna show the fate? This is the third time. What does this freaking mean? Does this mean 3 statues are... So there's a third one. There's me, Gabbro. Oops. Who was the third? Me, Gabbro, and Daz? Daz? I think Dawes is third. Enjoying a slow start to my day. Watched yesterday's VOD last night to keep up with your journey. Awesome! Yeah, we have been exploring quite a bit. Finally learning quite a bit more about this world, and now I'm about to learn that I might be meeting... Let's see, who are we gonna be meeting? Yeah, I think it's Dawes. Yeah, so there's a potential that Dawes is also stuck in the time loop with us, at least. Because now that I think about it, that would make sense. Why I've seen that statue room so many times. It's showing me that 3 are active, and me and Gabbro are 2 of them. That doesn't sound good. We're gonna get thrown. But yeah, you watched the VOD yesterday? Yeah, it was definitely a much shorter VOD, so that was probably a lot easier to watch than the long ones. But what'd you think? Did I make good or bad progress? Here we go. So I also saw this one way long ago when we entered, I think it was on Brittle Hollow. We saw this room through projection stone, right? Through projection pool. All progress is worthy of celebration. True, true. I'm just wondering your opinions on it. Am I being thrown again? No! And bad progress is just more content, so either way you win. True. Very true. Very true. Content is always good, you know? Trying to start out, trying to build good content, and you know, bad content still is good content, because bad content means content, and content is just good in general. So, even if I've died 20 times, that's just funny content, and plenty of clip-worthy stuff in there that I need to go look at some point. I just haven't had the time to go look at the VODs to highlight and clip them and whatnot. Why is there one in here? Wait, can I close it? No. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it just leaves out. Okay, so all I was really learning is a little bit more about the statues, why they were made, that all the memories are being sent to Ash Twin, so I might be able to find that on Ash Twin, and I've also learned that Ash Twin is where all the teleporters are, and I've learned that Dawes is potentially, and in my opinion most likely, somewhere out there stuck in this time loop with us. just read this real quick, see if this has any little extra info. What my character's thoughts are. Nothing there. Nomai statues were designed to pair with a single user, record their memories, and send those memories to a storage unit within the Ashtwin project. Each storage unit inside the Ashtwin project was equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which would send those stored memories back to the corresponding user. The statues were designed to only activate once the Ashtwin project succeeded or in the event that it failed. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ashtwin. So, I guess a lot more of our info that we're going to gain at the moment is most likely going to be on Ashtwin. Ashtwin and Embertwin seem to be the next big proprietors of knowledge. And they seem also to be like kind of the main hub of a lot of what the Nomai were doing, so let us, I don't know if we have time in this loop. Oh, we should have enough time. We should have plenty of time. Alright, let's head over to the twins. But yeah, how was yesterday, Naked Bean? Up to anything fun? Or was it a lengthy day of pain and sorrow? The latter, a lengthy day of pain and sorrow. That's quite unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear it. I also feel that to a degree. Yesterday was very hectic for me. Not a horrible day, but just a very profoundly hectic day. When I should have been working. Wait, played way too much Factorio when I should have been working. Fair enough. We all have those moments where it's like, but I really just want to do this one thing though. So does this, wait, hold on. Did I see that after it had been buried last time? Is that the thing that I saw, or is there another thing that's buried? No, okay, so that one's buried. Okay. Okay, so let's check out the one that's not buried. I was about to be very confused on how it was buried. Work is just optional. The factory must grow. Absolutely, the factory must grow. And work is just optional. I wish. I also greatly wish work was just optional. If work was optional, life would be so much better. At the same time, it wouldn't be, like, logically, but emotionally and mentally, life would be so much better. Alright, so I have no clue what this means. Never mind. Coming here was a waste of time. Where am I headed? I don't know. This way. Will I make it? I absolutely will. Boom. Okay. So I need to find a way down into you, which is over here, kind of. Not kind of, just straight up is. Okay. So there's another one of two of you. Hey, is one of your guys' names Daz? Daz? Just asking for a friend. That friend is me. So where does this teleport me to? Actually, I probably don't want to find out. Because I'm not ready to go to another planet. There's more info for me to get here. Oh, work is definitely optional. It's just got a really high cost for not doing it. Yeah, that's why you try to find a job you like / love doing at least. Yeah, true. You're right. Work actually, you know what? You're really right. Work is optional. The cost is just homeless, probably no food. And a miserable, probably physical and emotional life in that regard, but technically optional. just, if you want to live that way, I mean, then that's your option. I just optionally choose not to live that way, but then complain about not living that way. I see. So I'm a hypocrite. Or a complainer. I don't know. Doesn't put me in a How did I get in here? Hold on a minute. Do I have to teleport into... I see. The sad part is if you do what you love for money, the money will make you not love it anymore. Speaking from experience. That's fair. If I may ask, what is that experience? If you don't want to answer, that's fine. But if so, what was it that you loved doing? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Ooh. Perfect. Okay. Alright. We're just gonna wait here, let the storm pass. I love doing my job because of what my job is. Money isn't as important. Yeah, that's fair. I wish I had that mentality sooner in my life. Not that I'm like old, but I wish I had that mentality sooner so then I could have started at a young age and just done what I loved my whole life, if that makes more sense. But trying to figure that out is difficult. Uh-oh. Okay. So there's a way to get in, but down here, potentially. We got the base. Oh yeah, we have a flashlight. That might help. Ow. Oh, never mind, we're fine. Son, you are not allowed to go kablooey yet. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. That's not... Oh. Standing like right here should be fine, right? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Hopefully. Please don't kill me. That would be very sad. Don't do it. Man, you're really filling that planet up, huh? You know what? If the planet's getting that full, that means that's going pretty close to being kabloo. There is a way. I found it. Alright, I'll read that in just a second. Hold on. Ow! Whee! Okay. I was a teacher for 20 years. I taught English, martial arts, Asian studies at the college level, and meditation. I burned out in 2019 and haven't been able to get my groove back since. I see. So you loved doing it, being a teacher, but you started doing it... What? I thought that would take me up to where I needed to be. Oh, man. But you were a teacher, but it came to the point where you were doing it for money, and that's all the reason that you were doing it for. And so, no longer did it become fun or interesting to you. Is that what I'm getting at? 60 seconds of oxygen. Well, that's not good. I just realized something. Actually, can I go up these, please? So this planet is being eaten by the other planet, or vice versa, it's taking it or giving it or something, because all of this didn't used to be here. Okay, so that's what I thought was happening. So that leaves a really, really, really profound question then. Is that why the twins' astral body is technically in the center of these two planets? Is because this planet is not really the ash twin, and that planet is not really the ember twin. They are like one planet essentially. Like, yeah, when I start the loop, this one's the ash twin and that one's the ember twin. But by the end of the loop, that one basically becomes the ash twin and this one basically becomes the ember twin. So they just constantly trade off. Is that why it's between the two? Is because at one point that it's so much, it just becomes Yeah, because the spiky... That's exactly what it is, isn't it? Well, in my case, there wasn't enough money to make the suffering worth it. But I'm attached to this idea that doing what you love is important, but it's not sustainable. So I'm just left struggling against the evils of capitalism. Yes, that is definitely a problem. I do believe that doing what you love is important. But as you are kind of saying and hinting at, doing what you love is important. I don't like how close that is. That's like really close. But I do agree that doing what you love is important, but solely for the reason of doing what you love. And only for that reason, not for any other reason, not for any... Wait, can I look at what these things are now? Now that... Also, were they talking about this as technically the Ember Twin? Is this... Hold on. Is everything that we know technically wrong? And does the Ember Twin actually have the info that I've been gaining saying that it's the Ash Twin, but it's actually on the Ember Twin, because what we know as the Ember Twin is actually the Ash Twin? Or am I just totally now making a complete headcanon that doesn't exist? Because that would be super cool if they did that, but also, like, I don't know if they would do that. Also, what would be the point in me wanting to go up there? Is there a point? Hold on, maybe I should have sat up there a little bit longer. You know what? Let's just watch this. We have front row seating. Why wouldn't we watch this? Oh, and the planet's getting us closer. Great. Love to see it. Ugh, so many ideas just went through my head. What if the planet that we know as the Ash Twin and the planet that we know as the Ember Twin is wrong? And if actually the Ember Twin is the Ash Twin and the Ash Twin is the Ember Twin? Because they built all of those structures, but they wouldn't have been able to dig it under the sand. Well, but then we also have notes on the Ember Twin. And they have a whole cave system in there, and we have notes on the Ember Twin saying that when they got there, it was scorching hot, and that the planet was somewhat filling with sand. So maybe they are just the Ember Twin and the Ash Twin, as they are portrayed respectively. Okay, my headcanon might not be right, but that would be super cool. I didn't get any information from that. Awesome. So would it actually be more beneficial to go to the Ember Twin, because that's the one that starts filling up, go to the Ember Twin, go to the caves, find out whatever information I can get there, then go to the Ash Twin after a bunch of the sand has been moved over, and then explore the Ash Twin after everything's been uncovered? That would probably be the most logical and beneficial way of doing it, huh? Wait, they're not even... It's not even being sucked up yet. What's going on? What? You're telling me that there's a point in time of which it's not being sucked up yet? That's probably super important for me, then. I probably shouldn't land my ship directly in the middle of the planet now that I think about it, because it's going to fill up with sand, and then my ship's probably going to get buried. So, let us not do that. Hey, yo. Chill. I know I'm not flying this greatly, but chill. Okay. I know you have damage. Where is it? I would fix you if you would let me know where the problem lies. No clue. Hey, don't do that. So what's gonna happen to my ship? Nothing? Sick. Okay. Time to explore. Okay, so we already learned about this escape pod. We already went down under through the escape pod, so we're gonna find a different way. Go down under. I wonder if I need to speedrun to this planet before it starts filling up and like go to the core before it starts filling up. Would that be the best way of exploring, actually, just going down there and walking on the sand that's filling up the planet? It's like, I wouldn't be covered by sand, but I would be able to use the sand to walk on, right? And I can't see anything. That's because I keep forgetting I have a flashlight. Dang. Don't tell me I'm already missing out on secrets, right? I'm already at 50% fuel. That's not great for me. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, finally, we found a place to go into. Let's see if we can learn any more about the Nomai on the Ember Twin. I know that there's stairs over there, but probably stuff over here, right? Or not? I think this is where I jumped down. Okay. No, it's not. It's just a bridge. Okay. I hope they have fuel down here. I actually am getting low on fuel because I use a lot of it. Because I'm impatient. Yeah, hold on, wait a minute. Oh, sick. Hey! Perfect! Oh. You're gonna move now? Yep. What the heck? Coleus is missing. He vanished from the Lakebed Cave, the one at the bottom of the dry lakebed at the North Pole several days ago, and we're unable to find any trace of him. I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg only any friend reading this help us recover Coleus. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't the same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lakebed at the North Pole? We planned to re-examine the northern lakebed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. An update. Melrain and I went back to the lakebed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it isn't. That means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. How curious. Yep, we know all about the rocks already. We know all about them. And not all about them. We still have to go to the quantum moon to really learn what's going on. But maybe we shouldn't go down there. Just a thought. Man, is there really no fuel? Because I kind of need it. Hey, you stop. Stop that. Well, where's... Oh, I'm going to the South Pole. I was about to say, where's the lake bed? But I'm going south, and they said north. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm starting to... You know what? Let's just go to the north. Because while we're up here, we could also grab fuel from our ship. Whee! Okay. Perfect. Just enough to get us inside. Alright. And out we go. And to this way. Actually, we should probably look at the stuff that's directly in front of our faces first. Note, this door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. Raimi and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. An update. The High Energy Lab is now being reused to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help, or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. High Energy Lab. Okay. What else can we learn here? What is this? Oh, what the heck? Cool. Alright. What's this? Why did you guys have to put spiky balls all around it? Where's the tablet? I don't see a tablet. No clue. To the North Pole we go. Oh, into a crater we almost go. Oh, I should go in there. Hey, so last time I talked to you when like we were about to die, will you talk to me this? Goodness, it's you. Hello. I take it your first launch went well. Wait, we already... Oh yeah, because you're not in the time loop. Supernova today. what's weird is I've actually just seen a couple of supernova today. Usually I'd be fortunate just to see one. Keep an eye on the 4 stars and maybe you'll spot one yourself. So his speech is different depending on how close we are to the actual planet exploding. Found Nomai writing about a hidden planet. Fascinating. It might interest you to know the existence of an additional planet is entirely plausible. If you look at the physics of our solar system, it would just have to be incredibly far out there. Farther than Hearthian ships would be able to travel. And honestly, we don't know all that much about what's out there. The farther you go, the less we know. As such, it's well within the realm of possibility such a planet exists. Oh yes! Everyone loves a good mystery, don't they? Who wouldn't wonder about a moon that sometimes is there and sometimes not? I observed the quantum moon orbiting each of the 5 planets, but sometimes it quite simply disappears from the sky altogether. Maybe there's another planet it travels to? Unfortunately, if there is, I've never seen it. Perhaps if I take a closer look at these star charts. How do I know if I've spotted a supernova? Supernova look like an extra bright star to the naked eye, but if you zoom in with your signal scope, you can tell that they're actually enormous explosions, massive stars going supernova at the very end of their lifespans, which is why it's so unusual to see 2 in a single day. I wonder if some of those stars are older than we realized. Wait, but if you've seen so many in a single day, that's not a good sign, right? And what's happening? Documenting the stars. Please don't tell the others I said this, but sometimes I think the only traveler out here interested in doing any of the science at all. Or maybe not Torn Hornfells either. I think they're pretty deep in denial. On a scale of 1 to dead, I'd give it a 7 or 8. Awfully pretty though. Right now, sand is flowing from Ash Twin to Ember Twin, but did you know the process eventually reverses? I knew it! We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems to be a natural phenomenon. Oh, if you'd like to see something interesting, check out the other twin once a little more of its sand drains off. I promise you won't be disappointed. I frickin' knew it. To be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really quite good with the little scout, so I've been taking pictures of everything from right here in my campsite. Have you seen the old shipwreck site in the Emberton South Hemisphere? The one shooting a bright beam of light into the sky? It's not one of our own crashes, surprisingly enough. This one's a Nomai ship. You'll find Nomai ruins across the twins, but strangely not a single settlement. Believe me, if there was one to see, I'd have seen it with my little scout. So where do they live? Not on the surface, clearly. Ember Twin is full of cave systems, so maybe the answer lies underground. Okay. Yeah. Ah. What's inside here? More readings. That's what's inside here. Hi. You weren't there a moment ago. I had a feeling you'd show up behind me. Friends, if you find any signs of Coleus, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during the research trip and has been missing ever since. Malloy, some of us from the Sunless City are here to help search for Coleus. Can you tell us more about your expedition? You have my gratitude, Burr. Coleus and I were studying the caves of geology. We hope to learn more about the unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in the area. Where was young Coleus lost, Merlere? He disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. It happened in an instant without warning. I turned away from Coleus to examine a sample, and when I turned back, he simply wasn't there anymore. He had limited supply of air, Anona. I'm afraid for him. Hypothesis. We will learn more by examining the northern lake bed cave where Coleus disappeared such quickly, everyone. We have no time to squander. So, were you saying I should also look more around lake bed? Also, this rock's interesting because it wasn't observed, so it's not like it was neither here or there, but it still moved to here after I looked here and looked away and then looked back. It still appeared, which is interesting because I thought the way that these worked was that they moved only when being observed and then unobserved, as in like Schrodinger's cat, is that once you place the cat inside the box, it was observed going into the box, but once it's in the box, you technically have no place in thought of whether the cat is alive or dead, or if it's even still within the box. But the cat doesn't move to anywhere else because it was never observed to be anywhere else. It was never observed in the box in the first place, meaning I guess it could be either here or there, but I thought the way that, at least that these rocks worked, is that they only moved once being observed and then unobserved. But it seems that they truly uphold Schrodinger's philosophy of the fact that it will move no matter what, or it won't move no matter what, considering that it's never being observed until it's observed. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Wait, didn't we already go in here? I thought we did go. We did go in there, didn't we? Or that they are in all positions until observed when they are locked into one. True, but wouldn't that be the implementation that could you confirm or deny whether they were locked into one already before being observed? No, you couldn't until you observed it. So again, wouldn't that be closer to the philosophy of which that it is in one spot, it's just in that spot until it's observed, meaning that, again, it moving without being observed, because it was observed that it wasn't in that spot just a moment ago, means that it has to be on a constant move, and it only gets locked into one temporarily when then being observed, but it can't be in all spots at once. It's just currently being observed that it's not here, but then once it's not being observed again, then it could be here because it's once again being observed. You know? I don't know, super brain-boggling quantum is. It's honestly a very cool subject, and I'm glad that this game's using it in such an interesting way. Also, why is this here? Why do they have just a window pane of the eye? Or what they believe to be the eye? That's gonna hurt. Nope, never mind. I don't have much time left. What is this? Oh, it's just the escape pod. Alright, where's my ship? That way? Perfect. Alright, let's go to the Ash Twin with the little amount of time that we have left. Okay. Where the heck is the tornado? I guess not tornado, but close enough. No, no, son, don't pull me in, please. Dear God. Okay. You know what? This is fine. I just need to get onto a planet. Okay. See if we can find some info before everything goes bluey. We want to go this way. See if we can find a little uppy doodad. Like this one. Boink. Uh-oh. Okay. So I know that there's one of these things that pushes me up into one of the things. I don't know what other info I can really gain here other than teleporting to other planets, I suppose. Well, wasn't that oh so conveniently timed to be with the forge, and I don't even have the forge down here. Wait. Aha! I've done it. Never mind, I'm not gonna walk out there yet. I'm just gonna not do that, because that is demise. And the sun is right there. Open sesame. So where does this one go to? The sun. I just teleported through the sun. What? I just got warped through the sun. What planet is this? Is this Hearthian? Is this Emberhearth? Timberhearth? Ow. Ghost matter detected nearby. No, 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 no. That was scary getting teleported through the sun. Man, this planet has a lot less gravity than I thought. The gravity density of Giants Deep is insane. Did I come this way? Hold on. I can't tell anymore. I think I did. Okay. So we want to go this way. Nothing? Wait. Something. Definitely something. Mining site to me. Open. Alright. What's down here? I mean, I guess a mining site, but I didn't know we had a mining site. Wait, yes, I did know that because I can't remember his name, but he was down in the mining site. Do I just go down? What the heck? That's not a good sound. Where am I going now? Dang. So, I accidentally teleported to Timberhearth. Okay. Man. So, I've been to Giants Deep. There's 5 planets. I haven't been to Dark Bramble, because that counts as one of the planets, right? No, it doesn't. Because there's Giant's Deep, Timberhearth, the Twins, and Brittle Hollow. Unless the Twins are counted as one. Quantum Caves. Lakebed Cave. And I noticed a strange wandering rock that appeared in multiple caves on Ember Twin's northern hemisphere. I found a strange rock shard that moves when I'm not watching it. It emits a signal from the quantum fluctuations frequency. A wandering rock was first spotted in a cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at Ember Twin's North Pole. A Nomai named Coleus mysteriously vanished from a cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at Ember Twin's North Pole. Okay. My only idea is to immediately go to Ember Twin and immediately go directly into the middle of it. That's my current thought process, is to just go straight down into the middle. Here we go. I'm just gonna jump down. Nothing. Okay, it didn't seem to really get anything from that, so I guess we'll just go to the North Pole and see if we can find the bottom of the lake bed, I suppose. See why Coleus has disappeared, I guess? Like, did he get buried? Did something go horribly wrong? I mean, obviously something went horribly wrong, but I mean, I guess not, obviously. What happens if you made some, like, huge discovery and he was just checking it out? There we go, stairs. I'm like, is there a way down? Should I not go down? Okay. Cool. Haven't I been down here? I thought I have been down here. Is this where you got lost? I really hope not, because this is going to be a pain to navigate if I get lost down here myself. Oh, that's not good. Hey, I don't like that. What happened down here? Was he really exploring this? There's no way they expect me to do this, right? There's no way. I mean, maybe there is a way, but there's... I don't know. Wait. Never mind, that might be the only way. That's the only way I'm getting out of here, it looks like. Okay. Okay, never mind. Alright. Alright. I really hope I have the fuel for this. I can probably just make that jump. Nope. Okay. I don't see it. Oh. Okay. Man, where did Coleus get lost, dude? I mean, I know where he got, but where did he end up? Where did Coleus end up? Oh. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Ow! Go away. Go. Hey. Thank you. Shit. Huh? What? Stop that. Dude, I didn't realize that the plants and the stalagmites and all of that would change places too. I guess that's why they're called the quantum caves. Hey, I was gonna look at the rock. I gave myself a tree though, I guess. If you've come here to look for Coleus, this is where we were when he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days now. Your strange wandering rock friend is here, though Coleus isn't. Coleus and I observed this unusual looking rock shard and several smaller rocks and at least 2 other caverns. I'm unsure if this is irrelevant. Or if this is relevant. What happened before Coleus disappeared? We were examining the different rocks. I recall Coleus standing on the largest one, the Wandering Rock. I was taking notes, and then my lantern died. When I lit it again, Coleus and the rock were both gone? Wait a minute. Does this mean what I think it means? Coleus, how curious. This rock took me with it to a new location. I wonder why this happened. I wonder if I myself become quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. This seems the clearest explanation. Hypothesis. If the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. My hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock as long as I'm not observing my surroundings. Meaning I must be in complete darkness. I'm going to bring my mentor here to see this. Curious but also alarming, this new cave appears to lack an entrance or exit. Also, the rock that brought me here disappeared while I wasn't watching. The Wandering Rock has returned. Never before have I been so delighted to see a sedimentary specimen. Melaray is here now too. We theorize when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to act as an observer, explaining the need for darkness. The object or the being can become entangled with that quantum object and they move together. Friends, Coleus has discovered a new quantum rule. He has also promised me he'll never vanish again, even if he does learn something useful from it. Dude, hold on, this means so much. And now I'm in one of the caves. I'm in the cave from before. Yes! What? That's so cool! So I can become the cat! I am the cat! I am Schrodinger's cat! Or I can become the cat if I so wish. That is so cool. Hold on. We gotta refuel, and we gotta read. Lakebed Cave. The high energy lab can only be accessed by a path from the sunless city. A Nomai named Coleus was standing on the wandering rock when another Nomai's lantern died. When they relit the lantern, Coleus and the rock were both gone. To travel with the quantum object, I must stand on the object and cease to observe my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. Coleus used this quantum rule to escape the cave he was trapped in. Coleus and Meleray returned to examine the rock. They theorized that when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to observe his or her surroundings, the being can become entangled with that quantum object, and they both move together. So that's why I need the special ship. Get to Moon. Where's the sunless city? I almost doubt I can get there now. The planet's probably filled too much with sand. Is this the sunless city? No, because this is just the cannon, right? It wouldn't actually take me to the city, would it? Can I launch the cannon from here? Wait, does that mean as long as there's a cannon on a planet, which I think there's cannon on all planets, could I technically recall the thing and then... Yes, I can. So I don't have to wait for the one planet. I could do it wherever the moon is. Now I just have to figure out how to get the moon to be where I want it to be. Ah, these ones don't move like that. Bummer. I was really hoping. Gravity cannon. All of the shuttle help. Hey. Wink. No? Okay. What? So, I probably still can't use this, right? I fear our situation may be dire. Pipepoke and I landed here on this comet not long after the arrival of the star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy reading coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate the fissure in the ice in the comet's sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source of the readings. But Pi and my sister have not been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Poke, Pi, come back to me safely, my friends. Can I put that on? That looks cool. I want it. Can I have? So the moon's not here right now, though. So this, I guess, was kind of pointless. So does that mean I have to look for the moon when I first start a loop. Then when I find the moon, send out my probe, take a picture of it. Then go to whatever planet is closest to, or whatever planet it's orbiting. Then find the cannon, then launch to it. That seems plausible. Also something that I could probably do. I think I got my ship stuck. We can get it out, right? I believe we can get it out. We'll wiggle and move and... No? Yeah, okay, maybe things aren't looking too bright for us. Okay, we're officially stuck. Oh, good one. Good one on me there. Okay, well, we'll just look for the Sunless City somehow. Because this is the way to the Sunless City, but these spikies are in my way. Well, that's not very helpful. That sun's getting real red. Uh-oh. How am I supposed to get out without my ship? That's not great. I guess I could just wait for the sand to rise. I could also get in this ship and just go out that way, I guess. Not that that's like the best thing ever. What is that? That doesn't mean anything, right? Yow. Oh shoot. Yow. I don't even know what that one does yet. Yow. I want to reset this. That one launches us. What happened? Launch your ship with a gravity cannon. What? I've already done that. Wait. You mean my ship? I see. I have managed to launch my ship. Come back here, ship. Wait. No. 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 God damn it. It's fine. It's fine. I needed to reset anyways. Okay, so we've learned, I think, everything on Giant's Deep. Brittle Hollow. Is there still more info I need to get at Brittle Hollow? Probably a very little bit, probably not a lot. Let's see what we can do. Hey Boop, I'm a robot. Hey Blissey, how are we doing today? Also, I'm not convinced you're a robot. What, now I learn about a gravity cannon? Why now? A huge cylindrical structure that generates a strong upward gravitational field. I recall the Nomai shuttle from the Interloper. The Nomai landed on the Interloper not long after its arrival in the solar system. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Clary, the Nomai who stayed behind, lost contact with the other two after they descended below the Interloper's surface. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Two of the Nomai located a fissure in the ice on the Interloper's sunward side. They descended inside to investigate. Well, yeah, you know what? Why don't we go explore the Interloper? Waking up for the day. Game looks fun. The game is extremely fun in the fact that I never know what's going on. If I'm being super honest. It is super, super cool, awesome game. I'm absolutely loving it, but at the same time, it's definitely frustrating at points because you just never know what's happening. What's happening? But yes, the game is super, super cool. I do like it. And I think we've gotten a good amount of information from this game so far. Wait, is the sun not big enough yet to suck me in if I wanted to go to that thingy? I don't know, I feel like that's dangerous. Where's the interloper? It's still all the way out there? I don't trust coming close to it though. Because last time the interloper took me directly to the sun. Which was like so uncool. So not fair. Arbiter, are you playing some Baldur's Gate? I see that. Stream doesn't see it, but I see that. Playing more of your Swarm Keeper? Playing with your bees? No. Alright, can we get into the interloper before we fly too close to the sun? Maybe. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. We're just gonna land super roughly on here. And then we are going to get out, get on the interloper, and see what we can find. I'm guessing this thing has like almost no gravity. I would be extremely correct. Okay, so I can go inside. Nope, never mind. I lied. Oh, I'm on like an ice. Okay. Said strange signals from inside, huh? I'm not picking up anything. Okay. They said on the sun side, right? I'm not finding much. And this is the this is the ice side, which is not the sun side. I don't know, maybe we can find something on this side. Any information at this point would be great. And hopefully I'm not on the interloper for zero reason. That's kind of cool though, what is that? Wait, 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 wait! Please! Please, no! What the heck? Why am I flying off of this? Ow! Oh, that hurt. This is troublesome. Okay, am I close to the sun? Oh, we just went around it. That's probably why I just got ripped off of it. This is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge with our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Even if it did, couldn't someone call it back home with the gravity cannon or Ember Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be much more difficult if we were without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the comet. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm and continue monitoring the surface. This would be wise, I think, Claire. If you don't mind waiting here with it, Poke and I can continue to investigate the surface. Well, it seems y'all failed. Y'all done messed up. Y'all didn't follow through. Oh, God. Okay. So they said that there's a crack in between on the sun side, but I don't see what they're talking about. 'Cause this is the sunward side. I don't see a way inside. Ah! Wait. Okay. What a great shot. What's a great shot? Am I dumb? What's the great shot? Did I do something cool and I just am not realizing? What? Okay, I see the cracks. Okay, I get that. But why is that so... I don't see a way inside. Is the only way inside when we're close to the sun? Like it melts it just enough for me to go in? That would be crazy. Right? Because like that means it should be like right there, right? But I don't see what I should be, I guess. I don't get it. Did I just not explore these cracks enough? Why is that being all disoriented? Oh, because that's the white hole. I don't see what I should be seeing. I feel like, at least. Because they were here exploring it. I have notes saying that they found something on the sunward side. Within the cracks, or whatever. But there's nothing here. It said that they found a signal under the ice, but I don't see anything here. I don't get it. I have a flashlight. I don't hear anything here. There's nothing here, man. I don't know, do I stay here until we get close to the sun again? I feel like that's like really dangerous. But that's all I can really think of. Also, yeah, Naked Bean, what's the great shot? Great shot with the orbital cannon? Or not the orbital cannon, the gravity cannon? Or great shot, was there like a really cool snapshot? What great shot? I don't know what you're talking about. When do we get to the sun? I don't know. Quite a while. I don't see anything. I don't know, I could be in the wrong spot, I guess. Because the other side is all ice, and over there was their shuttle. But I don't see anything else. I don't know. Is there supposed to be something that I'm finding here? Because I don't see anything other than ice, obviously. Unless I'm just like really dumb and I've passed it like 4 times over, but I don't see what they've said they found here. This is the only thing here. Boing. Alright, well, I guess we'll fuel up and just wait until we pass by the sun again. And hope that we don't get flung off and die. So does this side always face the sun? Is that why it's the sunward side? I guess so. What a weird rotation. This rock just gets thrown back and forth between the sun and the white white hole, the white black hole, whatever. What is that planet? Is that Timberhearth? Yes. What a cool sight. Now that right there, that's a great shot. Oh. I was right! It does open up when we get close to the sun. Oh! I guess that makes sense. Ghost matter detected nearby. Let me guess, it's right there? Sure is. Oh, hold up. I'm getting a work call. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Work called me, and we may actually end up ending stream a little early today, because we have a chance of going in early today. So, well, let's try and finish up this loop, I guess. Alright, I'm receiving much stronger energy readings now that we are beneath the crust. Whatever it is must lie somewhere below, closer to the comet center, and I'm starting to think it's more dangerous than we realized. Claria, can you hear us? Yes, but your voices are faint. I fear we will lose communication entirely if you continue any deeper. Keep the shuttle warm for us, Claria. We will return the moment we identify the sources of our energy readings. I understand, but be cautious, both of you. Okay, that's death, I think. Yes. Okay. Now we check these paths. That's death. Okay. That was the path of death that we just avoided. Yep. If I just spam this, okay, go around the danger hole. Okay, where do I want to go? Do I want to go up? so. Wait, is there an up? Is that an up? I don't know if that's an up or not. I don't think it is an up. Wait, then what's the point in coming down here? I can't go down there, that's death. That's like where I need to go, but that's just pure death. Or is that an area up there? It is. Is this safe? I surely hope so. Man, this is really, oh boy. Oh boy. I don't like that they're making me do this. Yo. Let's see if I can get 120 frames a second. Give me live feed. Live video. Okay, okay. And we go around and up. Okay. I don't like this. No! Friend! I don't know who you are, but you're dead. The ghost matter got you. I'm sorry, friend. Which one of that was you? Man, I really hope this is safe. Another friend. Wait, this is the interloper. Don't go in that hole. That one's emanating death. Is this the origin of... That one's also emanating death. Is this the origin of ghost matter? The spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. Rather the source is what's within the stone. I'm detecting some form of exotic matter. The stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing at least. Pi, I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact with it would almost certainly be fatal. I've never encountered anything like this in casing, but it's all that's protecting us from what's inside. Worse still, this matter is disturbingly volatile. Pi, whatever the matter inside this stone casing is, it's more than just profoundly unstable, it's under tons of pressure. Tons of pressure. Look at this density scan. I've never seen anything this tightly compacted before. What is this? This is orders of magnitude worse than I'd imagine. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing this star system almost instantaneously. And the pressure is still building as the comet approaches this star's system. Return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. What are you doing, Pi? The more we know about this alien matter, the better our chances of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go warn the others. Maybe they can construct shelter somehow. Now, Pope. So this is the containment of dark matter. Not dark matter, of ghost matter. Huh. Ghost matter is that dangerous. Is that all I really needed to learn at the interloper? Is that it's simply just the literal essence of ghost matter? Why would that help me along my journey, though? Why would that... I mean, I guess just to learn more about the world, I guess. You guys have, you know, fuel down here by chance? I used a lot to get here. I have a feeling you don't. I apologize ahead of time, but does your dead body have any? I have a feeling I'm dead then. Does your body have any? No. Okay. That's fine. What time is it? Yeah. Yeah, this will have to be our last loop because I am now all of a sudden going into work early. Even though I asked them yesterday and they said no, but you know, that's the fun and joys of work, I guess. I don't remember which one. You know what? This isn't looking great for me. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I guess we learned where ghost matter comes from. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing or why I would need to know that. I mean, other than the fact that I guess that's part of the reason probably why the sun explodes is because the interloper finally hits the star and it explodes. But that doesn't explain all the other stars that are also almost simultaneously exploding. Can I talk to you about this ghost matter? Probably not. Nope. Alright, we're gonna go read this information, and then we are going to have to be done for today, unfortunately. Alright, ruptured core. I found the two missing members of the Nomai shuttle crew near a large ruptured stone that looks like it exploded from the inside. Oh, and that's why when I recall the shuttle, there's someone in there. It was the Carrie who was trying to keep the shuttle warm. Near a large ruptured stone that looks like it exploded from the inside. The Nomai traced the strange energy readings to a spherical stone casing filled with some form of exotic matter. They determined the exotic matter was both lethal and under extreme pressure. If the stone were to rupture, the exotic matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the solar system almost instantaneously. One of the Nomai stayed behind to examine the alien matter, while the other rushed back to the surface to warn the rest of the Nomai. He didn't really make it super far. He literally... Well, yeah, why didn't he make it very far at all? Like, he literally barely made it out of the cave. I found a Nomai shuttle almost completely encased in ice. The Nomai landed on the interloper not long after its arrival in the solar system. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. There were 3 Nomai aboard the shuttle. One of them stayed behind to keep the shuttle warm, while the other 2 explored the interloper. Claire A, the Nomai who stayed behind... Yeah, we know that one. Interesting. So we learned where dark matter came from. Not really sure why at the moment, but we did. Yeah. That's gonna have to do it for today. Unfortunately. Let's see. What do we want? This one. Sure. Okay. Hopefully you guys aren't getting double audio. Hold up. Okay. And I'll do this real quick. Well, we learned more today. Obviously cut short when I literally said that it wouldn't be, and that we would have a normal timed stream with plenty of time to spare, but not today. All of a sudden. But That's okay. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow will be a normal time stream. Tomorrow will be from 9 to 12. As far as I don't get called, which I shouldn't be. Just a little bit different scheduling today. But we will learn more tomorrow. I will have to see all of you next time. See you guys!